Hello, everybody. Ray with RayAlbert.com. Hey, what's the most thing that people want for their websites? They want traffic, right? They want signups on the email list. Well, I have a 90-day course, a tutorial, a day-by-day tutorial, 7 to 8 to 10 minutes, say, each tutorial. And after each tutorial, you get to go and practice what I preach. How does that sound? Well, the first thing that you need is desire. You got a desire to want to do this. Second, you got to put it into practice, okay? And then the third, well, we'll get to that when we get to the tutorial. So let's get to it, okay? This will be the first day of the training, and then the second day, and then the third day, and then we'll go all the way through the 90 days. Okay? We'll see you in the training.
Hello, and welcome to my website. So we're going to just get started. First thing you're going to need is a website, a blog, a Facebook page, and your choice of 2 to 3 other social media accounts.
Okay, did you get that, people? You need to have a website. I'm sure all of you have a website. Come on, everybody's got a website. If you don't, just go to RayAlbert.com. I'll show you how to make a website or free website or whatever kind of website you want. Just go to RayAlbert.com. Also, you need a blog. So if you're making a website, just make it a WordPress website and boop, you have a blog, okay? And, for all the social things out there, you know more than me, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, they're all up. Anyway, back to the tutorial.
Then we're going to create a lead magnet. What is a lead magnet? Well, it's something you give your website visitors in exchange for joining your email list. Lead magnets are usually a free report, but they can be a discount if you have a store, like say 10% off. These are just some examples of a lead magnet. Sign up now, success with Google AdWords, email newsletter sign up. These are just a few examples of lead magnets. So why use lead magnets? They get results. It's possible to double the conversion rate for your opt-in form simply by adding an incentive to sign up. So if you're wondering, yes, they're worth doing, very worth doing. Here's my latest example from last week of a lead magnet getting a 61% increase in opt-ins. As you can see, in this opt-in form without a lead magnet, I only had a 3% conversion rate. And if you look at the opt-in form with the lead magnet, I jumped it up to like 12%. So I went from 3 to 12 just by adding a lead magnet. Think of your opt-in form like a bucket. We're pouring traffic or water into that bucket. If we've got a good bucket, we'll be able to hold on to that traffic and use it again because we can send email messages to people. But if we've got a leaky bucket, an opt-in form that's not converting well, we're going to be losing a lot of water. Think of all the work you do to drive traffic to your website. What if you could get 30 to 60% or double the results from all that? That's what a good magnet can deliver. What makes for a good magnet? It gets attention of your visitors, addresses their biggest fears, problems, or challenges, is useful, tells them what they really want to know. So how do you find out what your website visitors really want to know? Find out what your visitors really want to know. First trick. Put yourself in their shoes. I'm sure you've heard it before. If you were looking for information about your topic, what would you really want to know? Make a list of things that come to your mind. Scratch everything off the list that is easy to find out. Take off the things people might want to know that have already been answered on other sites 100 times before. Give people the information they can't find anywhere else. That's what will make your site unique and will make your opt-in incentives irresistible. Second trick, check out forums and blogs in your niche. Do you know of a few major sites that attract the audience you want? See which niches or blog posts are most popular there. If it's a forum or online community, see which conversations get the most activity. Third trick, use social media. Visit the major Facebook pages in your niche. If your audience is more suited to B2B, you know what B2B is, right? Business to business. See what's going on in LinkedIn groups. Don't forget YouTube. See which videos have the most views. Read the comments in the videos. Pay special attention to the questions people ask. Fourth trick, research Amazon reviews. Amazon reviews can tell you a lot about why people bought a book or product. Amazon reviews will also tell you why people either liked or didn't like something. Knowing what people didn't like can be almost as helpful as knowing what they do like. Also read the comments made out about the reviews. Fifth trick, survey your audience. You can create a survey in your GetResponse account or any other web email list provider that you have to find out what your audience wants to know. The answers to these two questions will tell you a lot. What's your biggest frustration with your niche, for example? What's your biggest frustration with skiing? What's the one thing you haven't been able to find information about? For example, what's the one thing about skiing you haven't been able to find information about? Now it's your turn. Take 5 to 10 minutes with each trick, making plenty of notes about ideas for what problems you can solve or questions you can answer for your audience. At the end of 50 minutes, you should have at least 3 different ideas for how you can help your audience. You may have quite a few more. Take a break after you've made your list. Think about what you've learned about your audience. If an idea springs into mind while you're doing something else, write it down. For right now, we're just collecting ideas. In the next section, we'll pick one idea and make it into a draft of your opt-in incentive, aka the lead magnet.
So there you go, folks. The first part of tutorial 1. So go ahead, go out there, think, research, think about what's in your niche, what people want, what they're trying to look for, and what, the old saying goes is, you got to fill a void, find it and fill it, and, you'll be able to gather the crowd, gather the herd, as they put it. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow on the next session of this tutorial. Hasta la vista.